From exposing cheating to fighting on social media, here's our list of celebrity breakups that got ugly when secrets were leaked. Now, Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson shocked everyone when they announced they were dating in May 2018, and then the fact that they actually got engaged. But then, when Ariana's ex-boyfriend Mac Miller passed away, Pete Davidson claimed that this spelt the end to his and hers relationship. Now, the couple officially broke off their engagement in October 2018. The following August, Ariana opened up about the pair's highly publicized relationship, claiming that Pete was a distraction from her breakup with Mac Miller. "My friends were like, 'Come, we're gonna have a fun summer,'" she stated in reference to her move from Los Angeles to New York in 2018. "And then I met Pete, and it was an amazing distraction. It was frivolous and fun and insane and highly unrealistic, and I loved him and I didn't know him," she said. Now, the comedian responded in his 2020 stand-up special, Pete Davidson, Alive from New York, and he claimed that he had no prior intention of speaking about his relationship with Ariana or even the breakup, but after a friend told him about the Vogue interview, he felt he would share his side of the story. "She has her songs and stuff, and this is what I have. You're like, Pete, this isn't fair. You're airing out dirty laundry. How could you do that? Where did she say this stuff? To her friends in the confidence of her own home," he said. "No, she said it on the cover of Vogue magazine. Can you imagine if I did that?" he continued. "My career would be over tomorrow if I spray painted myself brown and hopped on the cover of Vogue magazine and just started crapping on my ex." He reiterated, "Can you imagine if I did that? Like, yeah, I was just with her because I was bored, and then Fortnite came out. Sometimes life is a little unfair," he added. Now, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber started dating in 2010, and they had a very long off and on again relationship. They had so many people supporting them, but things got messy between them pretty frequently. Now, at one point when the couple were broken up, Justin commented on one of Selena's posts saying, "It's funny to see people that use me for attention and still try to point the finger this way. Sad, all love," before adding in a separate comment, "I'm not one for anyone receiving hate. Hope you can all be kind to my friends and each other, and yes, I love my Beliebers." Selena then hit back saying, "Funny how the ones that cheated multiple times are pointing the finger at the ones who were forgiving and supportive. No wonder fans are mad. Sad, all love," she concluded with. Now, taking it a step further, Selena's BFF Taylor Swift seemingly confirmed the cheating rumor too when she liked a super shady post about it on Tumblr. During her public feud with Justin and his manager Scooter Braun, Taylor liked a post that read, "We haven't gone to communicate our differences. You cheated on her best friend." Penn and Madonna were together from 1985 to 1989, and the reason for their divorce was extremely shocking. On December 28, 1989, Sean left Madonna scarred forever. Sean scaled the wall surrounding her Malibu house and found Madonna alone in the master bedroom. The two then began to have an argument, and Sean told her he owned her lock, stock, and barrel. Now, when she told him that she was leaving the house, he tried to bind her hands with an electric lamp and cord. Now, screaming and afraid, Madonna fled from the bedroom, and what followed was a 9-hour ordeal. Sean chased her into the living room, caught her, and bound her to a chair with heavy twine. He then threatened to cut off her hair, and according to the police report, Sean was drinking liquor straight from the bottle, and the imprisonment went on for several hours. He then went out to buy more alcohol, leaving Madonna bound and gagged. Some hours later, he returned and continued his attacks, and Madonna said that he untied her after she agreed to perform a degrading act on him, but instead she then fled from the house and ran to her car. Sean then ran after her and was banging on the windows of her Thunderbird while she spoke to police on her mobile phone. Then, 15 minutes later, she staggered into the sheriff's office. Lieutenant Bill McSweeney said, "I hardly recognized her as Madonna. She was weeping, her lip was bleeding, and she had obviously been struck." Now, she filed for divorce weeks later, and it was truly just awful what Sean did to her. Now, when it comes to Kanye West, nothing can really be normal or civil, and this definitely applied to his divorce from Kim Kardashian. Now, after their separation, he went kinda crazy attacking her and the Kardashian family online. Now, it got really out of hand though, as he was exposing so much personal information. One day though, Kim decided to hit back. Now, it started when Kanye posted a screenshot of her and Northwest, his daughter, on social media. With the picture, he wrote on Instagram, "Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. Now Kim responded to Kanye's post and said, "Kanye's constant attacks on me in interviews and on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I'm doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision because it brings her so much happiness." Now Kim clearly made it a point of saying that she is the primary caregiver. She then added, "Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I've wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it's what's best for our children, and it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way." She then added, "Hopefully he can finally respond to the third attorney he's had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably." Kim concluded the post. And all I can say is, gag him, Kim. Kanye has put her and her family through so much, and it's honestly just really disgusting. Then there's also everything that went down with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. As an FBI report described, Angelina and Brad were traveling with their children in September 2016 on a 2-week trip that ended in Los Angeles International Airport. Now Brad appeared to take issue with Angelina's parenting, so they retreated to the back of the plane to continue an argument. Now according to the report, Angelina said he attacked her before punching the ceiling of the plane repeatedly. Now one of their kids saw the altercation and asked Angelina if she was alright, and according to the report, Brad Pitt said, "No, mommy's not okay." He yelled back, "She's ruining this family, she's crazy." Now after further physical interaction between them both, Brad spilled wine and beer on furniture and Angelina, who was under a blanket with her children, according to the report. Now when the plane landed, they did not deplane with him, as Angelina said he shouted, "F you all, I'm effing leaving you." Now a source close to Brad told People magazine that he was drunk and there was an argument between him and Angelina. There was a parent-child argument which was not handled in the right way and escalated more than it should have. Now no criminal charges were pursued in this incident, but Angelina filed for divorce the next day on September 19th. Not to mention, none of Brad's kids even talked to him, as they've repeatedly made it clear that they do not like their father. Their son Pax's old social media post about his father resurfaced from his private account on Father's Day in 2020 about Brad, and the message was written over a photo of Brad accepting an Oscar. "Happy Father's Day to this world-class a-hole. You time and time again prove yourself to be a terrible and despicable person. You have no consideration or empathy towards your 4 youngest children who tremble in fear in your presence," Pax said, referring to Zahara, Shiloh, and twins Vivian and Knox. "You've made the lives of those closest to me a constant hell. You may tell yourself in the world whatever you want, but the truth will come to light someday. So happy Father's Day, you effing awful human being." And you know what? Seems like he was right. And finally, we have the time when Iggy Azalea lit all of her fiance Nick Young's clothes on fire when she found out that he cheated on her for a second time. Now, in an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, she told Andy Cohen what she did to work through the pain, burning all of his things. "I burned it all, darling. Every designer you can think of, I've burned," she said. Now initially, she tried to destroy his haute couture by tossing it into a nearby swimming pool, but it just seemed like that didn't work. That's when she moved on to the impromptu on fire. "I texted him in a video and I was like, hey, I'm burning your stuff. I don't know where you're at, probably with some girl. I hope you get home quickly because we're progressing on the spectrum of cheap to expensive." Now, all I gotta say is that's pretty iconic. Well, that's all for our list of celebrity breakups that got ugly when secrets were leaked. Now, which breakup do you think was the worst? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.